Alright, so I assume that was the end. In case you're wondering why we're back here. The game crashed. Right there is a just fucking bombed. I'm assuming that was the end, though. That's the way it looked like it. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Give a quick review, since I would have done that during the credits, but yeah, the game kind of didn't let me do that. So anyway, what is there to say? I guess I'll take it from the top. Graphics were fairly good. It was a little slightly redundant in a couple areas. Some of the rehashing of areas and such didn't really bother me for the most part. I'm an old school gamer, so that's nothing new to me, and so it doesn't really surprise me at all. And what else? I mean, a lot of people would say, "Oh, well, they should have done better." Just because you've seen it before doesn't mean they should. I don't care. I don't really care about the locations or anything like that. As long as the game that I'm actually playing is fun, I don't give a shit about the locations. I really don't. But aside from that, yeah, the graphics were fine. I did like the fact that there were a lot less ugly ass fucking random people. I think they did a slightly better job making random people you see just around look less generic. In the first game, everybody was just this generic, ugly, same-looking character. I've seen like 5 of the same people just in like one town. And that wasn't really as much of a problem here. Everybody at least was mildly distinct that I ran into. There was a couple people similar, but again, for the most part, people were distinct looking. Your teammates were a lot more distinct as well. I liked how they did the whole thing with your companion armors, because that let your characters look different. You know, in the first game, all your characters ended up looking like generic fucks. All your fighter characters ended up with the same fucking armors on. They all looked the same. There was no differentiation between them. You know, I like that. I like characters looking different. You know, it's something about it that it helps maintain their personality, I guess is the way to put it. What else is there? The music was good. Sound effects, all in all, were good. Don't really have any complaints about that. Nothing really popped out. It was like, yeah, but, you know, it was good. It was just all around decent. The voice acting was all around good. A couple spots that were kind of odd, but, you know, again, it's fine. They weren't like blaring situations. Like, oh my god, it's not like when your teammates had a shitty voice actor and it just gnawed at your brain the whole game. Gameplay was fun. I enjoyed the faster paced combat than what the first game had. That was definitely holding it back in the first game. That clunky turn based style that we've seen done a bazillion times. It's outdated, and it's, you know, it made the game feel dated to some extent because it didn't fit. You know, all this epic stuff was going on, and then you're just like, swing, 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 special swing, swing. You know, it just didn't fit. This game did away with that. It was much more fluid in the combat, which I really like. Um, what else? I liked how a lot more of the spells were useful. Though I didn't actually go into a lot of the trees. I probably should have, but you know, you only get so many points, and I spent them on what seemed to be working pretty well. Till the end there. Then it started getting to the end, and it's like, I'm not going to put points into these other spells, because then I have to set up tactics for them to make them work, and what I have already works. Why am I going to invest in these other ones? Maybe those work better, but I don't really care to try. Let's see. Bug-wise, was there any real bugs? It's crashed twice, I believe, which is kind of disconcerting, especially the one there at the end, when it was going into the credits. I didn't really like that because, again, I'm not sure if that was in. I'm pretty sure it was. It looked like that was about to go into the credits, and that's what crashed it for whatever reason. But there's also the bug with Anders and Isabella's friendship abilities. Thus far, there's no fix for that. I believe there's a community made patch you can get it, Dragon Age Nexus. You can go there, and they have I believe somebody has a patch that makes it to where those abilities just do nothing. So that'll get you around the problem. But there's still no actual fix for it. Um, Trying to think. Side quests were good. I liked how a lot of the side quests kind of fed back into the main storyline. I'm sure that's probably how you get Isabella back. I've heard you do get her back somewhere. So it was probably through a side quest that you were supposed to get her back. Um, I probably could have also done something to keep Sebastian. I don't know. The games don't usually force you into a situation where you have to choose what companion you're going to lose. Then again, they did do that with Mass Effect 1. But, that's a different story. Is there anything else to know? I don't think so. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. And I'll see you guys in the next thing I record.